Dear Shoob or Anime Soul, if you want to lose all of your players, if you want SoFi to take your players, if you want me to take your players in the future, then I implore you, continue doing exactly what you're doing right now. I got banned. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new video. Yo, listen, okay? I have no idea. Well, no, I take it back. I knew it was coming. I just did not know. I had no idea that things were gonna blow up this big and this far. I had no idea. Typically speaking, usually my videos don't get that many views, which is something that I'm completely fine with. I make content, I post it out there. I do not look at my old videos. It's one of my number one rules, that I don't look at my old shit. I try to improve and just keep moving. The last video I made was the very first video I ever had to go back and re-watch, mostly because one of the reasons, because apparently I got information wrong. Now, if I am wrong on some information, I will go do some more research, and I'll try to correct my wrong. Once again, I was hoping I would not have to make this video. I was hoping I didn't have to make this video. I was hoping I did not have to make the last video, but it seems that I have to make both. The last video, I was hoping to get the people's attention, and hopefully Anime Soul and Shoob would take action. But they're not taking action, not appropriately, no. Instead of taking action against the people that they should take action against, they're taking action against the actual community. Remember the community? The thing that keeps the game alive, the community? Well, guess what? The community is getting smaller while the game is fading away. And it has nothing to do with me. Don't blame me. What the fuck did I do? What the fuck you saying fuck me for?
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for? Now they fucked your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fucking fiance. Say fuck that nigga.
I did nothing. All I did was bring things to everyone's attention. You might not have liked that. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. You might not have liked it, but it was something that was absolutely necessary. I do not, and nor do I endorse people who do shady shit behind the scenes and get away with it. If I do something shady, call me out for it. 100%. And I've done some shady shit. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm some kind of saint. I've definitely done some shady shit. But at the end of the day, I own up to the things that I've done. Just like I did in the last video. I promoted AI art when I should have held off on it. I should have definitely held off on it. I antagonized a few people from Card Team and from No, it was just Card Team. I antagonized a few people from Card Team, which again, I held myself accountable for it. I cut a few Card Team members from the things that they wanted to do just to push out my own projects for the Shoob. Because again, I was thinking more so along the lines of the community, something that I take accountability for. One of the things that I do genuinely want to address is the fact that I was wrong about a couple of things in my last video. For example, the Sworn collab. Back in the last video, Tiger, Los Tigros, Tiger, one of the developers for Shoob, left a comment on the video. Now, unfortunately, that comment is gone. I can't find it. Yo, editing Robby, and I'm back. Maybe I'm just an idiot or blind or both. I don't know. But I ended up finding the screenshot of Tiger's comment. So even though I say the comment is deleted or I couldn't find it, I found it. And so I'm just gonna post, screenshots of the things that Tiger said as I address some of the comments that he posted. So I did find it eventually. There's like 90 comments on the video, so it's no wonder I really couldn't find it. I should have hearted it, so I could come back to it. But I'm going to address the things that Tiger said in his comment, meaning that he probably deleted the comment. It's literally nowhere to be seen. However, I did see the comment. And before I could get a screenshot of it to make this video, because I was on vacation, I did not think about taking a screenshot. But before it got deleted, I did read it, and apparently I got the information about the Sworn collab wrong. Apparently it's not a paid collab, it is a free collab. He says that none of the developers, none of the admins and mods are making money from the actual advertisement itself. Now, I will say, I don't remember saying that they're making money off the advertisement. I said the game is making money off of the players, which I do stand by that 100%. But if I did say that the Windwalk, which is, you know, Ethan, Jazz, Dirk, as well as Gibbs, if it does turn out that I was wrong, then I was wrong and I apologize. Now, I will make this compromise right here, and this is the only compromise I'm willing to make. If it turns out that Sworn pulls a once human move and makes the game completely free, not only will I apologize for saying that they're trying to advertise the game to Shoob players and Anime Soul players to pull in, you know, more money. I will not only apologize for that, but I will live stream Sworn and put at least a good 100 hours into it. That is the compromise I'm willing to make. If I was completely wrong about it, then I will apologize. I will live stream the game as much as possible. I will play it, and I don't know if I'll advertise it. I don't know if I'll go that far, but I will help, you know, the game out. I'll even make some in-game purchases just to support the game. Because again, I will take accountability for the things that I get wrong. Now, if the game is not free, fuck you, because I was right and you were wrong. If the game is not free, if it's on Steam and you got to pay $10, $5, $30, $100 for it, fuck you. You lied. Because again, they advertised the game. Now, even though the advertisements and the collab might have not been a paid collab, you are taking the players from Shoob, having them wishlist the game because they might show some genuine interest in it, and then when the game comes out, they have to buy it to play it, which means regardless, somebody's profiting from the player's purchases, which means everything I said might not have been completely worded correctly, but everything I said was correct. So another thing that Tiger said in the comment section of the video was that Discord is PG-13, therefore no boba cards. He's kind of true. That's kind of true. It's kind of, not really, but kind of true. And the reason why I say that's kind of true is that yes, Discord is a PG-13 app, and it does mean that under certain circumstances, there's a lot of cards that probably can't make it through. But the problem is that Mude is PG-13. Kirita is PG-13. SoFi is PG-13. Shoob is rated G for general audiences. Talking about characters from Danmachi, like Hestia or Ice or anything like that, it's PG-13. It's 100 PG-13. I don't understand how every single game, every single app on the App Store is PG-13, and it has like, it has the physics, okay? It has the physics for a game that's PG-13. But for Shoob, it's not PG-13, it's rated G. And just to comment on something else that and on another note of that, I actually did talk to Ethan about this a while back, and he said it has nothing to do with Discord's terms and service and more along the lines of Anime Soul partners. A lot of my cards had complaints apparently from Anime Soul partners. The partners were complaining about the cards, not Discord themselves, but the actual partners of Anime Soul. For example, I could be wrong about this. I'm going to say allegedly, because I don't remember. This was months ago. Apparently, there's like some Christian servers or some religious servers or like some really kiddie-friendly servers where Shoob is in, and they complained about some of the cards, which ended up getting the cards remade. This comes from the words of Ethan himself. I'm sure if you scroll back in card leads, listen, if you scroll back far enough, you can find that screenshot, unless Ethan goes back and deletes it, which, considering the actions of Anime Soul right now, I wouldn't put it beneath them. But again, and that's one of the biggest things that I'm saying, transparency. Where's the transparency with the community? Speaking of transparency, let's jump into the part of the video where I think a lot of people want me to talk about. I think I covered my basis in terms of all the stuff that I was wrong about. Listen, I came back from vacation, or rather I got to my hotel after that 5-hour drive, very long drive, and I got a DM. Got a DM from Dino. I think it was Dino. I got the DM, and it said that, let me find the screenshot, 2 seconds. So I got a message from Dino that says, "You were banned in Anime Soul Discord for doxing with the intent to harass people." So, couple things here, okay? A couple of things here. gotta be completely honest. Either one, they're just making shit up now, because honestly, they're just making shit up. One, they're just I know I said it before, but I said when I made the video, they were going to find reasons to ban me, and they did. Despite the fact that Tiger said in the reaction, to my last video, he actually made the comment, it's deleted, so I can't prove it, but he actually did say that we're not going to ban you, or I'm not going to ban you, but yet 24 hours later I got banned. But it said that I was banned for doxing with the intent to harass people. Ironically, I didn't harass anybody in the video. I even said in the beginning of the video that everything that I say in the video is jokes. It is not something to be taken seriously. Yep. Editing Robby here. So why don't we just take a time out really quick? I'm not trying to drag this on too long. I know this is kind of a long video, but let's take a time out and count all the times that I said, please do not harass people, and that I said everything in the video is jokes. Let's do that right now. And the third thing and final thing I'm going to say, this is probably the most important, okay? For those who've never been to my live streams, for those who do not know really anything about me, let me just go ahead and tell you this. I make a lot of jokes, and I shit talk a lot, okay? Do not take any of it serious. Say that, but I'm joking around. Please do not go try to be the Dark Knight Crusader or Gotham City and attacking everybody I made fun of. Don't do that. Please don't go harass nobody on my behalf. I can handle myself. I can make the jokes. I don't want you to get banned. Let me get banned. With that being said, I will say, please do not go around attacking anybody, because, look, just let me handle it, okay? And for the people that I do make fun of in this video, for the people that I do crack jokes on, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I am actually, but I don't mean it in a mean way. Yeah. Now again, I am just making a lot of jokes and doing some shit talking, but it's fun. I'm having fun right now. Listen, do not take it personally, okay? Don't take it personally. I know it's really difficult for you not to take a lot of this personally. I know daddy left and he never came back with the milk, and your uncle probably dropped you on the head in Minecraft. Don't take it personally. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just, being funny. These are like dark humor jokes. I'm sorry. Don't take it personally. Again, this video is satire as well as, critiquing and throwing out information that you, the players, need to go. Just shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You have options. It's not too late. You can turn a new leaf. I'm just shit talking right now, but goddamn, please do not attack anybody in this video. I even said 4 times in the video, please do not harass anyone. So the intent to harass anybody, where is that intent? Where is that intent coming from? When I said it's jokes, it's just memes. And then I also said that, again, don't go and harass anybody. So if you took that as some kind of harassment, that's on you. That's a personal you problem. That has nothing to do with me. That's you. Ethan, you're the one who got offended. That's you. I also think that's power abuse. That has to be some form of power abuse. You have no proof. Where's the proof of me harassing anyone? Did I harass? Guys, I'll let you guys answer below. Did I harass anybody? Did I go out of my way to harass anyone? Did I do any of that? Because I know for a fact I didn't. I did not say anything that goes along the lines of harassing. Now, the next part, the beginning of that sentence is the crazy part, is the doxing. Who did I dox? Some of y'all need to look up what the meaning of doxing is. Y'all have to look up what doxing is, because people are just assuming that just because your picture gets posted online, it's considered doxing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this. Now, I'm not going to post the screenshots because it really will be doxing. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. One of the screenshots I will post is a screenshot of Ethan posting his own picture in Anime Soul. Now, regardless of whether the Anime Soul puts rules in place for people not to use that or whatever, I didn't know that. I was not there for it. I didn't know that there was a verified channel. I'm pretty sure that channel got deleted. So regardless, any rules that was surrounding the verified channel, I know nothing about. I was only sent the screenshot of Ethan, posting his own picture. Therefore, even if out of ignorance, I did not dox you. You doxed yourself. You posted your own picture in a server with over 500,000 people in it. It might be more because Anime Soul is fucking large. So when you post your own picture in a public server, regardless of the rules you put around it, You doxed yourself. No one doxed you. You doxed yourself. Same thing goes for Yukina Rosie. No one doxed you. You doxed yourself. You go into different servers posting your own picture on multiple occasions. You posted it in my own private server, which is my YouTube server. You posted it into Anime Soul. You posted it into both Shoob HQ. You posted it in SoFi. You posted it in so many different servers, I've lost count. You post your own picture in almost every fucking server. There's multiple sites where you're gonna post her actual full name, which even if I did say her last name in the video, even if I did say her name in the video, I mispronounced it, and I know I did because I took another look at her actual name when people started accusing me of doxing her, and I said it wrong, which means that I didn't even say her name correctly, or like actually address, like I didn't say her name correctly, which means I didn't actually say her name. Which again, this doxing is non-existent. Both Ethan posted his real life photo of himself in a public server, and Yukina has also posted her real life photo in multiple servers, as well as posting her real name on certain social media accounts. Yellow. Okay, so also keep in mind, this is editing Robby, by the way. I just found this out. Well, I didn't find it out, I already knew it. But for those saying that Yukina got doxed in the video or got doxed in other servers, something else I'm going to talk about, keep in mind, Yukina is a public figure. Somebody came at me saying that I need to delete my video and cut Yukina apart and cut her out because I'm a public figure due to the fact that I have a YouTube channel with 8,000 subscribers on it. Therefore, me being a public figure and her allegedly not being a public figure, I doxed her. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a public figure. She's a public figure. She has a Kick account where she used to stream. You're a public figure now. And from what I understand, I can't find it. I might be blocked. But apparently she also has a TikTok account where she used to post videos on there too. You're a public figure, man. When you post videos for the entire world to see, you're a public figure. I'm just a bigger public figure, and I'm not even that bigger, that much bigger. I only have 8,000 subs, which I guess is still more than most people on YouTube, but it's still only 8,000. I'm not that big of a public figure. The only reason why my last video blew up was because of Shoob, the community of anime. So regardless, the doxing is not real. It's not there. She doxed herself when she made herself a public figure and started posting her own photos online. And also keep in mind, this is something that I did not know about until yesterday, but apparently she gave her address to different people. You gave your address to different people? Why would you do that, you stupid fucking reek? Again, something that I did not do. All I did was take their actual post and putting it in a video. So taking their public posts and making it more public has nothing to do with me doxing anyone. You guys doxed yourself. So again, this ban is absolutely unnecessary. Now, I already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to discredit me and whatnot. Now, I did find out that the person who banned me was Ethan himself, which I can kind of understand. Bro took everything I said personally, even though I said not to take it personally. He took everything I said personally, which is like go straight to the ban hammer. The problem is that the reason for him banning me makes no fucking sense. Nothing was malicious. All it was me exposing the things that go on behind the scenes, because it's not doxing. And I have the evidence necessary to prove it's not doxing. You're now making up reasons to ban people, which again, I don't care. I knew I was going to get banned, and I knew you were going to find some reason to ban me. But let's be completely honest, it's just straight up power abuse. Now, granted, even though I don't care about being banned, I'm completely fine with it. The problem is now everybody else. Multiple people, and when I say multiple, I mean quite a few people have been either demoted or banned over the past course of, I'd say about 4 days, 3 to 4 days. Multiple people have been banned or removed from their actual posts. One person in particular I'm going to bring up is one of my developers, Juch. He's a really good guy, but he got demoted. Now, his demotion was a little bit odd considering that previously I got this screenshot from Dirk asking if he was one of my developers, and not even a few days later, Juch got removed from staff. And now I'm not entirely sure if he got removed from staff before my video drop or after, but all I know is that it's a little bit ironic that a upper echelon member of Anime Soul and Shoob was inquiring about the members within my own game, which again, Dirk, stop fucking asking my members questions about my game. Come to me, you fucking snake. Okay, jokes, all jokes. Not really. But if it is the case that somebody from the upper staff was inquisiting about, members of my game, and because of the fact that they have some kind of interaction with me caused them to lose their perms, then that's some shady shit. On top of that, it also turns out that another reason why people have been getting banned or removed has to do with a server that goes by, and again, I gotta pull it up, that goes by for Shoob's own good. Now, I'm gonna say this. People are getting banned for people are getting, not just banned, people are getting banned and demoted just for being in the server, which is some petty shit. There's under no circumstances should anyone be getting banned for being in a server just to be there. Now, if they actually took action to the server, if they actually started harassing people, if they started doxing people, if they started using racial slurs or anything like that, then I understand why they got demoted. But if they're just in the server, why are people being demoted / banned for? Doxing, you guys have no idea what doxing is. You need to touch grass. Y'all need to get on the internet. You're Discord brained if you think posting a picture of somebody, when they post a picture themselves, is considered doxing. It's not doxing. Anime Soul is not a private server. It is a public server. Shoob HQ is not a private server. It is a public server. All of the chats are public except for staff chat, which again, fine, but you can post her picture in public servers, not doxing. Shut the fuck up about the doxing. It's not real. You're making that shit up. Another thing that seems to be happening is that they're banning people just for criticizing them. I said this before. Anime Soul does not take criticism well at all. They do not take criticism well at all. And this proves my point. Battle made a comment to Battle made a comment to both Gibbs and Ethan saying, "Why did you remove me from the old card server? That's some petty as fuck tyrant shit," which is true. Apparently, there's a old server with all the old cards and old card makers. Everybody who's a card maker, I think post 2022 is in that server. Everybody who's an old card maker before the server went public has access to that server. For no reason, for no rhyme, for no measure, Battle got removed from that server. Was not told that he got removed from the server. There was no warning. He just got simply removed. And he found out about this because apparently we were in a group chat and he was looking for one of the old cards and then did not have access to the old cards. He got removed. Nobody told him anything. There was no communication whatsoever, which again proves a lot of these comments right. Anime Soul, Shoob, the upper echelon does not communicate with anyone, especially when it comes to bans or punishments. There's no communication. There was no communication about my ban either. All it was, hey, motherfucker, you dox, you're banned, which again, did not dox. So once again, not being transparent. You would think that for him just vocalizing his own opinion, he might have gotten muted or you might have gotten a warning. What, you know what? I'll give you a, scoot over a little bit. I'll give you a list of options. What do you think happened to Battle when he made his comment? A, do you think he got a warning as he probably should have? B, do you think he got muted for about an hour or 5 hours? Or C, for cucks, do you think that they banned him? Well, if you chose option A, then you're a good person. You're a good person because that's what should have happened. If you chose option B, then you're still a good person because that's something that should have happened or could have happened. That's the second option. If you chose option C, then you understand the actual mentality of Shoob. They banned him for making a comment. Nobody under any circumstances should be getting banned for some petty shit like this. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. And this is happening over and over and over again. People are getting banned for no reason. Dear Shoob or Anime Soul, if you want to lose all of your players, if you want SoFi to take your players, if you want me to take your players in the future, then I implore you, continue doing exactly what you're doing right now. Because you've already lost a good 5% of your players as it is. You're going to end up losing more of your active players doing exactly what you're doing. All I'm going to say to you now is good luck. One of the other things that kind of bothers me is Vulcan was deleted, everybody. For those who don't know, Vulcan was a clan server in partnership with Shoob. Now, instead of the clan leader being replaced, instead of a warning or anything like that, it's absolutely abysmal that they went to those lengths to delete a server. Now, sure, I know they have their reasons for deleting the server, but those reasons aren't valid to delete an entire server that you have no right to do. Oasis is still standing. Now, granted, I'm not pushing for the deletion of Oasis, but Oasis did the exact same thing that Vulcan did. Oasis is still standing. As a matter of fact, Oasis did significantly... Actually, I take it back. It wasn't significantly worse. I say it's about even. They did exactly the same thing. But why is one server getting punished while another server got completely gone? The only thing that happened to Oasis was that some members were banned, and all that happened is Oasis is no longer a clan. Vulcan got completely yeeted off the face of the earth. You guys are being unfair and biased. The only reason why I'm assuming Vulcan got deleted is because it ties into my video. Punish me. Why are you punishing the community? Take it out on me. It's not fair that you're punishing the community for a video that I posted. I even said don't harass people. Why are you taking it out on the community? But again, it just goes to show that Anime Soul and Shoob does not give a fuck about any of you. On top of that, everything just seems to keep going on a downward spiral. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. Now, to go back onto Yukina, one of the things that really bothers me is the fact that all of these people are being silenced. All of these people are being banned. But the one person who should have been investigated, the one person who should not have a card lead role, is still there. Yukina is still a card lead. She's still in the server. She's broken multiple rules, which I proved in my video, from recording voice calls, which again, Ethan, according to Anime Soul's rules and Shoob's rules, is against the action. This is against the rules, and she's still there. From going from that to being a predator, seducing minors, and I guess even when she was a minor, she seduced adults, which again, I'm going to get into. These are against the rules. Slander is against the rules. This is one of your rules. Something she's publicly doing and privately doing. But you took no action against that. But Battle, who did nothing, is getting banned? Junk, who all he did was post a video on his on the website, on his dashboard, got his perms taken away and got yeeted from Card Team. Maid Lover got yeeted from Card Team just for supporting me, I guess. My brother in Christ, your priorities are all over the place. It seems like you're protecting a predator. And for those who wanted to know how much of a predator she is, more information came out about Yukina. Now, I'm not going to post all of the screenshots that I have. And I also don't want to get in trouble for harassment, because I do not want to harass the poor girl. So I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to say something else behind it as well. It turns out that Yukina did more than... more than what I covered. There's a lot of information that is coming to light. One of the things being that, remember how I said in the last video that it seemed like a lot of the information of Yukina seducing somebody when she was 16 kind of just disappeared? Yo, editing Robby, I'm right back. The fun one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stress this again. There was actually no evidence that this guy even existed, or that Yukina actually seduced somebody who was 25 while she was, I think 16 was how the rumor goes. This is alleged. There's no actual proof that this happened. All it is stories within Anime Soul. Now apparently, and I did do some research, Yukina did once upon a time get banned from Anime Soul. Well, it's no longer gone. Those screenshots are now back. It turns out that I was wrong in the last video. Yukina did not seduce a man in his 20s. She seduced a woman in her 20s. And it turns out she did get caught, and she was confronted by Omni and a couple of other people whose names I have to find the screenshot, which I will find. It will be in the video because I'm going to post it. But apparently, not only was she confronted, she did get banned from various servers. But it turns out that, yes, she definitely dated somebody when she was underage and tried to seduce someone who was above her age, and which she successfully seduced. Not only did she successfully seduce that person, But while they were dating, Yukina tried to keep it under wraps. And it wasn't until I guess Yukina laid it out herself that both of them ended up getting banned. Now, again, I don't have all the information there, so I'm not going to jump too far into it. But now the screenshots have been released, and it is my job to let you guys know just how far the rabbit hole goes. Now, in this next section, it's a little weird because I'm not going to post the screenshots of the next thing I'm talking about, and that is of Yukina's habits of sexting her boyfriends. Now, I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with sexting your significant other. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's pretty normal. However, one of the big problems is again, the screenshots that I have or that was sent to me of her, yeah, that is, she was underage. Because of the fact she was underage when she was doing whatever in DMs with another person, I'm not going to post that. As a matter of fact, I kind of wish I didn't see it. I might have to bleach my ass after this video. But there is actual evidence of her being sexual with her partners. And there's even evidence of some of her partners saying that, yeah, even when they didn't want to, she would force it upon them and force them to role play the actions, which again, apparently okay, I'm not going to get into it. It's really disgusting. But there was a bunch of times where she would get into the mood, and even when her partner didn't want it or whatever, she would just immediately initiate it and like coerce them into doing the action. And this would happen just regardless of like when, where, in like what time. And it also it would happen regardless of how long the person and her significant other were dating. Now, even though I said this, one of the things I will say in advance to that is that I do not think Yukina should be harassed. I do not think Yukina should be, her mental stability is not there. She's not stable. She's talking to people online because apparently she has real life troubles that she's having trouble confronting. She has issues that she can no longer deal with, which turns her to the actual internet. But the problem with being on the internet 24/7 is that everybody that you talk to is not your friend. Even in real life, not everybody you talk to is your friend, but you have a better way of gauging, you know, through your own social skills if they're truly your friend or not. You should be able to tell who is on your side and who isn't. The problem with talking to people on the internet is you cannot gauge that. Just because someone says I love you over the internet does not mean that they do. You can't determine their behaviors. You can't determine their facial expressions or anything like that. All you can do is read words. All of these people that you're dating online, Yukina, they're not for you. They're not real. You're dating furries. You're dating people who are pretending to be something that they're not. The best thing that can happen for her is she needs to be taken offline. She needs to see a therapist. She needs to talk to somebody. She needs therapy. And most of all, she needs to be put in a social setting where she can interact with people in real life. The internet is not a place for her. If she's in any of the Discord servers, if you see a person named Yukina Rosie, she might change her name after this, but if you do see a person who goes by the name Yukina Rosie, please do not let her into your community. Not for another 2 years after this video. She needs to talk to people in real life. She needs to get off the internet. To whereas I actually talked to Shoob, he says he's actually actively looking into the allegations against Yukina to take steps. Ethan has not made no statements. Gibbs said that he was going to make a statement none of us have seen so far. Where's the investigations? Why is she still a card lead? Why are you protecting somebody who desperately needs to be taken offline? The server known as Shoob HQ does not care about its community, and they have proved it with their actions. Not their words, their actions. So, I will say this once and I'll say it again. If you are thinking about donating to the Tier S, if you're thinking about helping out Anime Soul or Shoob in any kind of way, don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Let the game, if they want to kill their game, I'll help it die faster. Support SoFi. My boy Show is putting in that work. Support SoFi. And then when my game comes out, forget what I said about supporting SoFi. Just come to me, okay? Come support my game. I'll play it. I love Show, bro. He's a great guy. Support SoFi. At least both Mizoku, my game, and SoFi will listen to the community. Shoob has proven that they don't give a actual genuine fuck fuck Shoob, okay? So without further ado, my name is Robby J. Fox, and fuck off. Now, this is the last thing I'm gonna say before the video completely ends, because it's supposed to be over by now. But apparently, some new allegations popped up. As I was recording and editing this video, more allegations came up. Luckily, they have nothing to do with the Yukina. I think everything that is about Yukina has already been put out there. All this left is for Shoob to hurry up and Anime Souls to hurry up and do their investigations, which honestly, if the evidence is there, I don't really understand how much more investigations you really need to do. It's like pretty obvious where you should stand. But regardless of any of that, I will say that a lot of people have been messaging me with different allegations. A lot of people have been messaging me about not just mods or admins that were breaking rules and having predatory behavior, but even some of the owners. So I'm going to look into that. Now, granted, I will get both sides of the story. The only reason why I never got Yukina's side of the story was because when I did try to reach out to her to get her side of the story, she told me something equivalent of fuck off, which, again, fine. She had her opportunity to defend herself. She didn't. But everybody else who I'm going to be covering in the upcoming videos, I will try to get their side of the story. I believe in equality. So, we're going to see how that goes. However, that video won't be for months upon months. Hopefully nobody tries to rush me to get that video out. I have other videos I want to work on. My life is not about Shoob. It's not about anime. So I have so many more videos that I want to cover. So hopefully this is the last Shoob video that I will make for a while. Keep in mind, if it's any scandals that happens, you will see me cover it. My name is Robby J. Fox, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck off.